Hey everyone, this is a guitar tutorial for Easy by Elevation Worship featuring Jonsal Barrientes. Before we begin, please consider subscribing to my channel, give this video a like, comment below on what else you'd like to see in the future, and if you're interested in any of the gear that you see today, there are links in the description below. If you'd like to check out my book called How to Save Catholic Schools, you can certainly do that. It's on Amazon right now, and if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can also do that by clicking the three dots next to the like button, and you can go from there, and I really appreciate it. Go check out my Spreadshop link for any merch that you're interested in, and last but not least, you can go and join my email list. There's a link in the description for that as well. Grab your acoustic guitar, and you don't need a capo today. Yes! And let's get started. Alright, now you have to go easy on me now because this is the first guitar tutorial without my appendix, so that's why I'm not in my normal flannel and jeans trying to wear some comfy clothes because I'm still recovering from that. But thank you for all your prayers. I know I had a live stream recently and the road to recovery actually hasn't been too bad, but it's still been a little rough here and there, but I've been able to manage, thank the Lord. So you don't need a capo. We're going to be playing the key of C. Here are the following chords that you need to know. C, F, G, A minor, and C over E. Now C and C over E are the same thing, so if you're trying to figure out, well, what's the difference? Really, the only thing is adding the low E string. So play C and C over E, put your index finger on the B string first fret, middle finger D string, second fret, ring finger A string, third fret. But to strum the regular C chord, I'm not going to strum the lowest string. Now you can put your thumb on it like that, or you could let it go and just focus on your right hand, like hyper focus, but I like to rest my thumb on that sometimes. Now if I'm playing C over E, I just lift that thumb up, and now I'm incorporating that bass note E, so now it's a C over E. Play A minor, I'm putting my middle finger and ring fingers in the second fret of the D and G strings, and then B string is covered by the first fret index finger. This is the A minor chord minus the low E string. To play G, I'm putting my pinky and ring fingers down on the third fret, high E and B, and I'm using my middle finger to cover the low E string. Third fret index finger is second fret A string. This is the G chord. And to play F, you can do it one of two ways. You can bar the entire thing. First fret, middle finger, G string, second fret, ring finger, pinky goes on the third fret of the A and D strings. Sounds very full and bassy, but if you don't want to go there with the bar chord, you can just put your index finger down on the B string, first fret, ring finger, and pinky, go on the third fret of the A and D strings, and this is what it sounds like. Not as full as the bar chord, but it can get you by, especially if you're trying to switch really fast. Now this song is pretty easy because there's not a whole lot of variations with the chord changes, but there is one particular part in the song where there's a break, and it's really, really cool. I have to say, we're going to cover that along with the strumming pattern after we play through the song, so just stick with me. I'm going to put the chords on screen for you, and I'm going to say them as we go along, so here we go. A minor, F, C, A minor, F, C, A minor, C over E, F, A minor, C over E, F, A minor, F, C, A minor, F, C, F, C, G, F, C, G, F, C, G, F, C, G, A minor, F, C, A minor, F, C, A minor, C over E, F, A minor, C over E, F, A minor, F, C, A minor, G, F, C, F, C, G, F, C, G, F, G, A minor, C over E, 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 F, C, G, F. Get ready to break. C, G, F, 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 G, A minor, C over E, 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 F. Well, everyone, I hope that I was able to help you out with that tutorial. So let's talk about some strumming patterns that I've been using in the song. And you start out with some whole notes with the A minor chords. You're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Then half notes on F and C. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how the beginning goes, but then you have the verse that starts pretty much right afterwards, and I'm kind of using the side of my pick to kind of get that light pick feel. If you have a thin pick, you can certainly do that too, but this is kind of what I'm doing. I know that's not exactly kosher. I believe the acoustic that you're hearing in the mix is capo 5 playing in G, which sounds very chiming and whatnot, but since we're not using a capo, it's still the same chord structure, it's just a little deeper sounding, and that's okay. So to honor the arrangement of the song, I'm going to still try to stick with that same pattern that the other acoustic is doing, and this is what that sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a little slower. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And and you can vary that throughout that whole part of the song. And actually, that's the main strumming pattern throughout the song. So if you stick with that through the rest of it, you can kind of get away with that pattern. But when it comes to building, especially in the bridge, you can do what I did and just do whole note strums, which is the F chord, then the G, then the A minor, and C over E. And do that for 2 or 3 progressions, and then as the bridge continues to build, you can go back to that pattern if you'd like, or you could go 8th note pattern. And to not make it vanilla, you could crescendo that as well. So to borrow some band verbiage, you can certainly crescendo through those phrases. And honestly, it would be to your benefit, because if you are playing acoustic in this song, you're kind of like the glue that holds the rhythm section together. And of course, the bass and the drums are holding things down as well. And of course, I would be remiss to not mention the keyboards as well. But your acoustic is kind of like that driving force for the band to have a central thing to kind of hang on to, because there is that electric line that is also happening, but without the acoustic, everything kind of just seems like it's off in left field somewhere. So you're that kind of piece in the band that makes everything fit together. Let's talk about that break that happens also. After the bridge is done, then Jonsal goes and sings the chorus for one last time, and you have that C break, 2, 3, 4 on G. So break, 2, 3, 4 on count 4 of that measure, you're going to play a G, and then you go back to the pattern that you had. So hopefully that helps you guys. I know this song was pretty fun, and if you're a beginner guitar player, I have to say this is like the song to start on, because you could go to some of the classics from the 90s that I learned when I was learning guitar. But to be honest, if you're comfortable with chord changes, this is a pretty good worship song to stick with, and it's fun because there's that break near the end. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, comment below on what else you'd like to see in the future. If you'd like to donate to my channel, click the 3 dots next to the like button. You can go from there. I really appreciate it. You can check out my book called How to Save Catholic Schools. It's on Amazon right now. You can go and join my email list. I hope you do that, because there's always an announcement that I can make and blast out way easier than making another YouTube short or a live stream, honestly. And if you want to get some merch and support my channel that way, well, there's a link to my spread shop as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great week. God bless.